What's going on, you guys? My name is John, and I'm back. And today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do Handbrake. And this is going to be a tutorial vid for everything that you could do. This video, I'll show you how to do certain things and everything, how to make your video a lot smaller. If you guys are rendering a video in Premiere, Adobe, just any Adobe product. I even use this for Vegas. But in today's video, I'm going to show you guys everything. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a preset. How to make it. Basically, you can set all these things into a preset, and you don't ever have to worry about this ever again. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys. I'm actually going to uncheck that. So as you see, you have all these settings and all that stuff. So this is going to be the settings that you're going to actually do once you go ahead and hit file and open up whatever. I'll show you guys real quick. I'll exit out of Handbrake. Handbrake is a quick software to start. Thank you. This could be the screen you're going to see. You're going to hit file, and then you're going to find whatever folder you want. So it's just a tutorial. I'm not really going to render this video out. I could. I don't really have a video that's over a gigabyte. So I can't show you. But this does work. I do it with all my videos. Now I have I'll have to put this video through a Photoshop render. Fun, right? Yeah, it took me forever to render that last video. The OBS video, that's why the video looks stretched. Because I have to put it in Photoshop, and that is not fun. You can render it in Photoshop. You kind of have to if you're going to render it like I do. If you have a video that... Here's the thing. This is off topic. My monitor is 1440 by 900. 1440 by 900 is not Adobe... is not YouTube native. So, on mobile, it's going to do this. You got gameplay, and then you got black lines up the screen. So, I decided to kind of cut that out. That's why I never recorded on PC, period. So let's go ahead and do this. That makes no sense. How big is this video? I can't do it to it because I've already rendered it once, so it's not going to make it any better. So, let's go ahead and do this. So, as you see, I have all these, settings and such. So, what you're going to do is, the first things first, when you get into this, make sure you're cropping. Because let me just say, sometimes your cropping's a little off. I have not noticed it with Premiere yet, but Vegas has done this to me multiple times where I've rendered it and looked at cropping, and I was wondering, why in the world is my video shifted to the right, left, up, down? I was wondering why. And then I rendered it once, and then I noticed my cropping was off. So here's the thing, and once you get into the video, go ahead and cropping and check all your stuff, and then you can put it back to automatic right after. And this is also going to start off your preset, which is not set right now. It's going to be under fast 1080p or something like that, like your stock. I don't know which one that's under. It's under one of these. I don't remember which actual one it's under. So as you see, you could actually render it as this, but this is what it's going to end up as. It's not going to like MK4, MKV. It's going to end up as an MP4. So you got your source, you got your width, and everything like that. So some videos, if you're doing a video and you're rendering from console, it's going to be 1920 by 1280, I think. I'm not sure on the. Do not quote me on that. I don't know. Or 1280 by 720p, which is most monitors. Now it's going to be the 1900, because most monitors actually support that. My monitor, however, does not. It does, but which is the computer can render it. It's just my monitor cannot. So it's because I run from VGA from my other monitor. This monitor also supports VGA, but I'm sorry for wasting time. So I'm going to shut up. So the next thing's next. You're going to go over to video. Now this is video codec. You're going to put it to H.264. You're going to set it to this. Now this setting is MP4 for native. This one is Blu-ray. This one is DVD. The reason I know that is digital media. But the next thing's next. You want to go over to video. Now you can make it as high as you want, but here's the thing. Anything past 60, your eye cannot register. It can't really. I'm just gonna say it anyway. Register. It can't really. It just can't. It can't. Your eye can't see that. So it can see all the way up to 60 frames per second, but it can't see anything really past that, unless you're superhuman. Next thing's next. You're gonna put it at constant frame rate. Do not put it at peak because it's gonna screw up your stuff. So next thing's next. You're gonna go ahead and leave this as constant quality, and this is what's gonna make your thing way smaller. So as you see, it's set. You can set desired quality factor. This actually doesn't really mess with your quality because it doesn't mess with the blurriness of the video or anything like that. It's going to basically stay the same. It's going to make your video way smaller in size. So imagine you have a gigabyte video. You're going to turn that 1 gigabyte video into about like 200 megabytes or 300 megabytes. Depending on your video size, like 3 gigabytes or 2 to 3 gigabytes is like 300 or 400, depending. I haven't really gotten into the videos where it's like 500 megabytes just after I render. So, which that sounds like a huge video. You want to set this to 30. That doesn't sound like a big jump, but you're going from 22 to 30. The higher you go, is the lower. The lower you go is more lossless. So as you see, it says a value of 0 means lossless and will result in a file size larger than the original, which is an issue when you are actually rendering in Premiere or Adobe. It's one of the things I'm working on. I'm currently getting this little software. So I somehow didn't install it then, so I'm installing it now. So after that, you're basically done. You're messing with these two little things. You could possibly go even in more depth, but here's the thing: you do not really mess with these because 160 and 128 is default. I don't mess with this. I never do, so don't mess with it. I don't really mess with this either. I just leave it. As you see, it's going to be container output settings MP4. So now after this, you want to go ahead and add a preset. And what you're going to do is you're going to name it. I'm going to name it first preset, I guess. So I'm going to just I'm going to go 60 FPS. Oh, PPS FPS. So I'm actually just going to use the same exact description. So after you do that, save picture size. Always use source resolution custom. You could mess with this, but I'm going to just leave it on always. I could unclick it and I can actually go back and go to the original width. Besides, 1900 and 1280 are actually, they're equal to each other, which is beyond me. So after you do that, you want to hit add. After you hit add, you're going to go and scroll down, and you're going to notice there's this new thing called users presets. What you want to do is you want to go and click on it, and then you're going to go ahead and just like set it as default. After you set it as default, I'll show you. I'll exit this, and it's not going to show up. You're going to notice it's going to be the same exact settings for whatever video. I'm going to use a whole nother video to show you that it's not actually a fluke. So I'm going to go ahead and just use a different video. You know what? I'm just going to use this. I'm going to use a whole nother video. Same folder. As you see, I have the same exact settings. 1280, 720p. Go to video, it's going to be 30. It's going to be 60. As you see, preset is selected. So, and then once you basically, when you start encode and you end it and all that stuff, and it finishes, you're done. And all that stuff. So basically, that's pretty much it for me. That's basically everything that you really need to know about Handbrake. Handbrake, it's a really good software. I recommend it if you're getting into YouTube and editing. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'm out of here. Peace out. I gotta go for a Photoshop render, so this is gonna be fun. Oh, this is gonna be even funner. It's freaking 10 minutes long. Ugh. Wait a second. Go away. Go away. 11 minutes. Even worse. Well, goodbye an hour.